Ever put together an outfit, look in the mirror and think, something's off, but I'm not sure what. You've got the style down, but it's just not making you feel as tall and sleek as you'd like? Well, I've got some good news. Today, we're diving into the ultimate tricks to look taller and slimmer in any outfit. And I do mean any. Whether you're petite, curvy, or somewhere in between, we can all use a little extra boost from our wardrobe, right? And trust me, these tips aren't just about clothes. They're about knowing how to work with your body and make those small tweaks that'll totally elevate your look. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what changes you need to make to maximize your height and slim down your silhouette. So, whether you're heading to brunch, a night out, or even the office, you'll have these tricks up your sleeve, and you'll never stress about your outfit again. So if you want to know how to take your outfits to the next level and create that tall, slim, effortless look, make sure you stick around. I've got everything from shoes to jackets to accessories that'll help you look and feel like your most confident self. Let's jump right in. All right, the first trick we're going to talk about, and this one is so easy to pull off, is pairing cropped jackets with high-waisted bottoms. Trust me when I say this combo is a total game changer. Here's the deal. Cropped jackets hit you right at the waist, drawing attention to the narrowest part of your torso. When you highlight that area, you instantly give your body that hourglass shape, which automatically makes you look slimmer. Then, when you pair it with high-waisted bottoms, you're stretching the appearance of your legs, making them look longer and leaner. You know how we sometimes wish for longer legs? Well, this little combo does all the heavy lifting for you. And we're not just talking about high-waisted pants. This works with skirts, jeans, shorts, whatever fits your vibe. The magic of high-waisted bottoms is that they visually lift your waistline, so it looks like your legs start higher than they really do. And because the cropped jacket keeps the focus at your waist, you get this illusion of long legs and a slim figure all in one go. Here's a pro tip. The jacket should stop right above your hips. Too long, and it could make you look a little boxy. Too short, and it might throw off your proportions. The goal is balance, so go for something that's just the right length to complement your body. Honestly, this combo is so versatile that you can rock it in any season. A cropped leather jacket with high-waisted jeans for fall? Yes, please. A cropped denim jacket with a high-waisted skirt in the summer? You'll be turning heads everywhere. And don't worry, high-waisted bottoms are also super flattering if you're trying to smooth out your midsection. So not only do you look taller, but you'll also feel more confident, knowing your outfit is working with you, not against you. Next up, let's talk about monochromatic outfits. If you've never tried this before, you are in for a treat, because it is one of the easiest ways to instantly look more polished, put together, and yes, taller and slimmer. The idea behind a monochromatic look is simple. You're sticking to one color palette from head to toe. Now, I know what you're thinking. Won't that be boring? Not at all. In fact, it's one of the most chic and sophisticated ways to dress. Plus, the real magic happens because it creates a long, uninterrupted vertical line. When there's no break in your outfit's color, your body looks taller because the eye just keeps moving smoothly from top to bottom. Think of it like this. When your outfit is all one color, it's like your body becomes one cohesive shape. There's no harsh break in the middle of your body that can visually cut you in half. And here's the beauty. You don't have to stick to the exact same shade for this to work. You can mix different tones of the same color. For example, a light beige top with a darker beige skirt or pants still counts as monochrome. Black is, of course, a classic slimming color. Who doesn't love an all-black ensemble? But don't feel like you have to limit yourself to just black. Darker shades like navy, deep olive, or charcoal gray are super flattering too. And for my ladies who love a little more color, go for it. Just choose rich tones like burgundy or emerald, and you'll still get that streamlined effect. Here's another little tip. If you want to add a bit of dimension to your monochrome outfit, play with textures. You could pair a silky top with some matte finish pants, or throw in a knit piece for that extra flair. The texture difference keeps the look interesting without disrupting the overall sleek effect. Trust me, once you start wearing monochromatic outfits, you'll be hooked on how effortlessly elegant they look. Plus, they're ridiculously easy to style. You don't have to stress about matching different pieces because guess what? They're all in the same color family. Easy, right? Alright, let's talk shoes, because ladies, the right shoes can completely transform your look. Specifically, pointed toe shoes in a nude finish. This one's a huge trick for looking taller and slimmer without having to change much else. So here's the deal. When you wear pointed toe shoes, you're extending the line of your leg. It's a simple trick, but it makes a big difference. A pointed toe draws the eye forward and gives your legs the appearance of being longer and more streamlined. Compare that to a round toe, which kind of cuts off the line. See the difference? Now let's talk about the color. Why nude? Nude shoes, especially in a shade that matches your skin tone, blend in seamlessly with your legs. There's no visual break where the shoe starts and your leg ends, so it creates the illusion that your legs go on forever. And when you combine that with a pointed toe, chef's kiss. You've got a winning combo for longer, leaner-looking legs. Here's a little tip. Make sure your nude shade is close to your skin tone. The closer the match, the more effective this trick will be. And this isn't just about high heels, pointed toe flats, or boots can work just as well. You'll still get that elongating effect, even if you're not a fan of heels. Pairing nude, pointed toe shoes with high-waisted pants or a dress that hits just below the knee is one of my favorite go-to looks when I want to feel taller. Try it out for yourself. You'll notice the difference right away. Let's move on to something we all love, jeans. Specifically, high-waisted jeans that hit at the ankle. This is one of those tricks that, once you start doing it, you'll never go back. Why high-waisted? We already know that high-waisted bottoms in general help elongate your legs, right? They lift your waistline visually, which makes your legs appear longer. But the magic happens when your jeans hit right at your ankle. Why the ankle? Because that's typically the slimmest part of your leg. By letting your jeans stop there, you're drawing attention to that point and giving the illusion of longer, leaner legs. Plus, showing a little bit of ankle breaks up the look just enough to give you that flattering silhouette. If you're not already a fan of high-waisted, ankle-length jeans, you need to try them. The way they hug your waist and stop at just the right spot on your leg is so flattering. And if your jeans are too long, don't be afraid to cuff them. You can always roll them up to hit just above the ankle. It's a small adjustment, but it makes a big difference in how tall and slim you look. Pair these jeans with, you guessed it, your pointed toe nude shoes, and you've got a leg lengthening combo that's hard to beat. Now, let's talk about necklines, because this one's often overlooked, but so important. If you want to elongate your upper body, you want to focus on necklines that create length rather than width. Think V-necks, scoop necks, or even button-down shirts that you can leave partially open. Here's why this works. Open necklines draw the eye vertically, which elongates your torso and gives you that sleek, lengthened look. When you go for higher closed necklines, like crew necks or turtlenecks, it can actually make your upper body look shorter and broader, especially if you've got a fuller bust. Now, I'm not saying you should ditch your turtlenecks altogether. There's a time and place for everything. But if your goal is to look taller and slimmer, opt for more open, vertical lines when it comes to your neckline. Here's a bonus tip. Long necklaces also help with this effect. Anything that draws the eye downward will help elongate your frame. It's a little thing, but you'd be surprised at the impact it can have on your overall look. Alright, let's move on to one of the simplest, yet most effective tricks, skinny belts. Ladies, if you're not already using belts to your advantage, this is your sign to start. A skinny belt is like magic for defining your waist and giving you that hourglass shape, no matter what outfit you're wearing. And here's the best part, it's an effortless way to look taller and slimmer. Why skinny belts? Well, a thinner belt draws the eye to your waist without adding bulk. It gives you shape by cinching in the narrowest part of your body, your natural waistline, while keeping the rest of your outfit streamlined. A wider belt can sometimes cut off your frame and make your torso look shorter, but a skinny belt? It keeps everything in proportion and highlights your curves without overwhelming your silhouette. Now, when should you use a skinny belt? Pretty much any time you want to define your waist and add a little structure to your look. Belts are a great accessory over dresses, especially those that are a little looser or have a shift style fit. You can instantly transform a boxy dress into a more tailored, flattering shape by adding a skinny belt at the waist. Another tip, you can also layer a belt over blazers or cardigans to pull the whole look together. It not only gives you a more polished finish, but also helps break up the outfit visually, making your waist stand out. Belts in neutral shades are always a safe bet. Think black, tan, or nude. But don't be afraid to experiment with color or texture. A fun metallic belt, or one with a little pattern, can act as a subtle statement piece, elevating even the simplest outfits. Next up, we've got skirts with slits. Now, if you've ever worn a skirt with a slit, you know the power it holds. Not only are they chic and subtly sexy, but they also have this amazing ability to elongate your legs and make you look taller. Let's dive into why that is. When you wear a skirt with a slit, whether it's on the side, in the front, or in the back, you're breaking up the fabric and allowing for a glimpse of your legs as you move. This creates vertical lines, which naturally lengthen your figure and make your legs look miles long. It's all about creating movement and visual interest in the right areas. The key here is to keep the slit tasteful. You don't want anything too high that could be uncomfortable or overly revealing. A modest slit that hits mid-thigh or just above the knee is perfect for achieving that elongating effect without overdoing it. And this works for all types of skirts, whether it's a pencil skirt, a flowy maxi, or something in between. One of the great things about skirts with slits is how versatile they are. You can rock them in both casual and formal settings, and they pair beautifully with everything from simple tees to more structured blouses. Throw on a pair of pointed toe shoes, and you've got an outfit that's not only flattering, but also oozes confidence and style. One more tip, if you're wearing a longer skirt, like a midi or maxi, the slit helps to break up the length and prevent it from overwhelming your frame. This is especially helpful if you're petite or feel like long skirts sometimes drown your body. Now let's talk about accessories, specifically long necklaces. You'd be surprised at how much the right necklace can do to elevate your outfit and, yes, make you look taller and slimmer. Here's the trick. Long necklaces create vertical lines down the center of your body. It's similar to the way we talked about elongating necklines earlier. These vertical lines draw the eye up and down, giving your torso the appearance of being longer and leaner. Plus, they add a subtle layer of sophistication to any outfit. The key here is to keep the necklace length somewhere between your chest and your waist. Too short, and you lose that elongating effect. Too long, and it might look disproportionate. You want something that naturally draws attention downward without being too overpowering. Layering necklaces can also work wonders. You can combine a couple of longer pieces with a shorter, delicate necklace for added dimension. Just make sure the necklaces aren't too chunky, as this can have the opposite effect and make your upper body look heavier. And don't stop at necklaces. Long earrings that drop below the jawline can also help elongate your neck and draw attention to your face. Anything that creates those vertical lines, like scarves or even longer cardigans, works in your favor. When it comes to accessorizing, less is often more. Keep things balanced. If you're going for statement jewelry, let that piece shine without overloading on accessories. That way, you're creating a clean, polished look that enhances your frame without adding unnecessary bulk. Let's move on to a topic that sparks a lot of debate: skinny jeans versus straight leg pants. While skinny jeans have been a go-to for years, I'm here to tell you that straight leg pants can be so much more flattering when you're aiming for a taller, slimmer look. Here's why. Straight leg pants create a continuous line from your hips down to your ankles. This uninterrupted line elongates your legs and balances out your proportions, especially if you have a curvier figure or just don't love the way skinnies can sometimes highlight every little detail. Straight leg pants give you that sleek, elongated look without clinging to your legs. The issue with skinny jeans, especially if they're super tight, is that they can sometimes make your legs look shorter and bulkier than they really are. This is especially true if you're on the petite side or have thicker thighs. Straight leg pants, on the other hand, skim over your legs without squeezing them, giving you a smoother, more streamlined appearance. Now, I'm not saying you need to ditch your skinny jeans entirely. They definitely have their place. But when it comes to creating a longer, leaner silhouette, straight leg pants are your friend. They can be dressed up or down, depending on the occasion. Pair them with a tucked-in blouse or a cropped jacket, and you've got a chic, polished look that works for both day and night. One more tip. If you really want to boost that leg lengthening effect, go for high-waisted, straight leg pants. This combination pulls double duty, raising your waistline while keeping your legs looking long and lean. Finally, let's talk about layering. Specifically, layering with long cardigans and dusters. These pieces are absolute lifesavers when it comes to creating that elongated slimming effect we're after. The beauty of long cardigans and dusters is that they create vertical lines along your body, drawing the eye up and down rather than side to side. This is exactly what we want to do when we're trying to look taller and leaner. Plus, they add a touch of drama and sophistication to even the simplest outfits. You can throw one on over jeans and a tee, and suddenly your whole look is elevated. When choosing a long cardigan or duster, aim for one that hits somewhere between your knees and your ankles. Anything shorter won't give you that same lengthening effect, and anything too long could overwhelm your frame, especially if you're on the shorter side. Another tip, keep the cardigan or duster open. Just like we talked about with jackets earlier, leaving it open creates those flattering vertical lines that lengthen your body. And if you want to define your waist while still keeping that long, lean look, you can always belt the cardigan. Just make sure the belt is thin and doesn't disrupt the overall flow of the outfit. This is such a versatile piece that works year-round. In cooler months, layer a long cardigan over a turtleneck and jeans, and in the spring or fall, you can drape a lightweight duster over a sundress or shorts. It's a great way to add dimension to your outfit without adding bulk, and it's a piece that can easily transition between casual and more formal looks. And there you have it, ladies. 10 easy, practical tricks to look taller and slimmer in any outfit. From cropped jackets and high-waisted jeans to pointed-toe shoes and strategic necklines, these tips are guaranteed to boost your confidence and have you feeling like your most stylish self. Remember, fashion is all about working with what you've got and enhancing your natural beauty. And the best part? These tricks don't require you to go out and buy a whole new wardrobe. You can start applying them today with the pieces you already own. If you loved these tips, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more content like this. We've got plenty more to share, and I don't want you to miss out. Thanks for watching, ladies. Stay fabulous, and I'll see you in the next video.